Did you know the U-2 spy plane landed on a bicycle? I mean, not literally, but its landing gear was two aligned wheels, so it kinda landed on a bicycle. The U-2 was developed in the 1950s in the United States to allow the country to spy on what the Soviet Union was doing at different military installations. The idea was build a plane that can fly at about 70,000 feet and it'll be impervious to any kind of missiles or interception. But how do you get up to 70,000 feet? Well, one of the things was the wingspan. The U-2's wingspan was about 104 feet, which is massive. The other thing is limiting weight. Every pound of weight shaved off the plane translated to another 10 feet in altitude. And one of the heaviest things on an airplane is the landing gear. So the U-2 just didn't really have it. Because the U-2 was so wide and gangly, it actually had little, detachable training wheels that stuck on the edges of the wing during taxi. That helped the plane balance while the pilot took off, and then once he was airborne, he could ditch the extra weight, and get up to his flight altitude. But those training wheels that helped it launch were not exactly reattachable when it needed to land. To land safely, the U-2 actually used ground support. There were people on the runway, led by a chase car, that radioed up to the pilot things like his position and his altitude so that he could land safely on these little bicycle wheels. Once he was on the ground and going slow enough, he could tilt one wing down because there was a titanium skid under the wing, and that friction with the ground would help slow him all the way to a stop. There are a lot of really wild things about the U-2 spy plane, but the fact that it used training wheels to launch and landed on a bicycle are probably two of the craziest things about it.